Out by reading the introduction, because many people ask me what this book is about, because this book is not, it's not 5 points someone. I guess that should be a compelling reason to buy it straight off. So it's a little different. So how different is it? I know all producers say that before their movie, it's Hatke different. See, I didn't use the word Hatke, I used different. So I'm going to read the introduction, and hopefully this introduction is obviously very vague, because obviously I'm not going to tell you what the book is about. But at least, hear me out and laugh every whatever. The nutshell. I will kill him if that's the last thing I do, he whispered as he picked himself off the warm asphalt, blood dripping down his split temple as the oppressive Kanpur sun beat down mercilessly on him. Don't you just hate books that start off like this? They drop you in the middle of the action without a compass, leaving you, the reader, the onerous task of having to wade through pages and pages of text before you have any idea about who he is, why he is bleeding, whom he intends to kill, or for that matter, what he's doing in Kanpur. I do. And that is why I'm going to tell you straight up what this book is all about. It is about what I think on a variety of topics. Politics, movies, moral policing, call centers, pyramid schemes, toilet flushes. Wait, you say. Why should I care about what you think? After all, opinions are like posterior body orifices. Everyone has got one. What is it that is so special about you that I should spend good money to buy this book? The answer is simple. Nothing. I'm a most ordinary, politically neutral, and possibly also neutered, pop culture crazed Indian guy who grew up in the 80s and the 90s. That is precisely why I expect that my opinions and my sense of humor will find resonance with many, hopefully leading them to chuckle and perhaps even guffaw at least once or twice during the course of this book and exclaim out loud, "Yup, that is exactly how I feel." Did the explanation above make things absolutely clear? Perhaps not. So let me try to make my point in another way, by defining what this book is not. This is not by any stretch of the term scholarly work. In other words, very little research was done to produce it. Its pages are in general bereft of numbers, statistics, and the other inscrutable artifices of pedantry. And most importantly, no attempt has been made to analyze anything of any importance. In that respect, the book is very much like your favorite cable news channel, which is why I hope you shall like it. The reason why this book lacks any academic rigor is because I am simply not up to it, brain-wise. Blame my stunted intellectual growth, if you will, on my listening to Bapida's famous song, "You Are My Chicken Fry, You Are My Fish Fry," movie named Rock Dancer for those of you who like useless trivia, in an infinite loop for many years. Or blame it on my school's insistence that I memorize the length of all the major rivers of Africa to the second decimal place for my class 7 geography examination. However, things being as they are, I have to leave the task of writing serious books about flat worlds, argumentative elephants with cell phones, and fakirs with laptops to greater minds. More specifically to those who have a Nobel Prize, a Padma Shri, or at least have held a position at the United Nations, and like to use the word interlocutor. But of course that's not in the book. Which explains why no attempt is made to compare India with China or to analyze the socio-economic factors that make us a more corrupt country than Sweden. Neither do I try to answer why Desis talk so much, nor ponder whether Jinnah was secular, since people have done this too many times. Instead, I talk about the great Bulla Rakshas, management institutes, scene punching, Khanna Lahiri paddle desperation, also called KLPD, Desi Baba, serial slapping, and various other things that you always wanted to know but did not know you wanted to ask. So have I shed some light on what this book is about? Possibly not to the extent you thought I would have. But then again, if I tell you the whole story in the trailer itself, why would you even try to download the movie illegally off the net? As you may have guessed, the reason for this preamble was simply to grab your attention, hopefully intriguing you to read the book while all the time providing you as little information as I can manage to get away with. Kind of the same game the lady with the nice voice plays with you when she waxes eloquent about the premium credit card you just qualified for, the one with all those nice benefits like cashbacks and frequent flyer miles, while conveniently forgetting to divulge information about his high annual fee and Shiloh came